to still come and surprise us. I'm sure we've all heard by now that our honorable president, Cyril Ramaphosa, has tested positive for COVID-19, feeling mildly ill, but has taken time then to deal with that. And we hope for a speedy recovery for him. KwaZulu-Natal Social Development ME Nonhlanhla Khoza has expressed shock after 2 children were burnt to death in a fire this morning. It is alleged that a 5-year-old Meloguhle and her 7-year-old sister Shololwenkosi Madia died after a fire broke out in a stationary family vehicle that was parked at their home in Ngabeni village in Harding, southern KZN. The cause of the fire is still unclear at this stage. Attempts to rescue the children from the raging inferno were not successful as the doors were jammed and could not be opened. Khoza expressed her condolences to the bereaved families who lost their children in the fire. We are bereaved. We are with the bereaved family during this time. It is heartbreaking to learn how these children died. They were unable to escape from the blaze, she said. Khoza said that she had dispatched a team of social workers to offer psychosocial support and other assistance to the children's family. Our social workers will render ongoing trauma and bereavement counseling to the family. Our team will provide social relief of distress to assist the family during this time. Khoza added that it was important for families to ensure that children always played under supervision of adults. We have seen a number of vulnerable children die so horribly in the province, Khoza said, and we want to plead with our communities to ensure that they don't keep these old vehicles in their yards to avoid these recurring incidents. Khoza said that as a matter was in the hands of the South African Police Service, which is investigating the cause of the fire. We hope the police will be able to shed light with what was the cause of the fire that claimed the lives of these innocent children. This is a very painful incident to deal with, and we will do whatever we can to ensure that the family and all those affected find closure. Very, very sad indeed. Our president will be out of action for the whole week after contracting COVID-19. But with a full diary to commit to, he has roped in some help to fulfill his presidential duties. The presidency confirmed that Ramaphosa has asked Deputy President David Mabuza to take the reins while he self-isolates in Cape Town. Ramaphosa just came back from a trip to West Africa last week, but his office has assured South Africans that everything was above board. The president, who is fully vaccinated, is in self-isolation in Cape Town and has delegated all responsibilities to Deputy President David Mabuza for the next week. On his recent visit to 4 West African countries, President Ramaphosa and South African delegation were tested for COVID-19 in all countries. The presidency said that the president and the delegation returned to South Africa from the Republic of Senegal on Wednesday, December 8th, 2021, after obtaining negative status results. The president also tested negative on his return to Johannesburg on the 8th of December. Mabuza, Deputy President Mabuza, will undoubtedly have his work cut out for him when he takes over President Ramaphosa's duties this week. This week was almost certainly a crucial one for Ramaphosa. He was scheduled to meet with the NCCC, which is the National Corona Council Command Council. And the city press recently reported that Ramaphosa was expected to make some major moves this week. Several adjustments to the lockdown before the start of the festive period in Thursday. He is he's considering proposing to the NCCC and cabinet a few adjustments, which include banning the sale of alcohol on weekends and public holidays until mid-January. Don't be surprised when we have a family meeting before Thursday. He is serious about protecting a country, a source quoted about having told the publication. The Competition Commission said that the cost of the PCR tests is due to advancing technologies in the dealing with COVID-19 pandemic. In the private sector, these tests are now 500 Rand, which came into immediate effect on Sunday. The commission made the announcement on Sunday, stating it had reached an agreement with the major laboratories. South Africa's 2 private labs have agreed to reduce the price of the PCR COVID-19 test from 850 Rand to 500 Rand. with smaller laboratories expected to follow suit. This follows a complaint lodged in October that prices were highly inflated. The Competition Commission, Tembinkosi Bonagele, said that the cost of doing these tests kept going down, so that you can't say the prices have been high all 2 years. That would not be correct. The costs have been going down because the technology has been getting better and the volumes are larger, and the larger, so what you would expect over time is suppliers will reduce their prices and their costs will go down. Bonagele said that the laboratories companies will be fined for high pricing, adding that the immediate goal is to secure a reduced price for consumers and help fight the pandemic. At FW de Klerk's State Memorial Service, attendees have heard the freedom we know today would not be possible if not for contribution of individuals like apartheid's last president. The sentiment has been shared at the historical Grote Kerk in Cape Town on Sunday. Among the dignitaries was President Cyril Ramaphosa, who delivered a eulogy. A private mass and national anthem preceded the ceremony, which featured a portrait of F.W. de Klerk between two candles. In his tribute to de Klerk, Ramaphosa reiterated he went against many hardline Afrikaners. We neither ignore nor must we seek to dismiss the anger and pain and the disappointment of those who recall the place F.W. de Klerk occupied in the hierarchy of an oppressive state. The president also handed over a South African flag to de Klerk's widow, Elita. She said her late husband was often misunderstood. We were once watching Walter Sisulu's funeral on TV, and I remember him being very distraught and saying to me, "What have we done?" De Klerk died last month at the age of 85 following a battle with cancer. 4 days of national mourning were declared in his honor. Further afield in this beautiful continent of Africa, in France, the Court of Appeal in Versailles announced on Monday the decision on the case involving Congolese Rumba star Koffi Olomide. Now, the artist who lives in France is on trial for sexually assaulting and kidnapping 4 of his former dancers while touring in the country. The decision by the appeal court is the result of an appeal from a court decision dating back to 2019 and challenged by the victims. Last October, about 40 people gathered in support of the civil parties to demand a firm decision. He's in the process of domination against women. He takes advantage of the weakness of some women. We need a firm decision to condemn this man and prevent him from returning to the Congo. Defended social worker Pichu Roland Shomongo, speaking on behalf of his victims. Now, at the start of the appeal, the public prosecutor demanded that 8 years in prison and that the previous court decision is reversed. The star in person at the appeal, the star appeared in person at the appeal and rejected the accusations.
We are extraterrestrial. We are KNR.